know what you're talking about.
What is up, everybody? How's it going? We are coming back at you. This is session 26 of the Strife of Aradiel. We have everybody here tonight. Hope you're all having a good time. What is up, Rachel? Thank you so much for the subs 5 months in a row. Shout out. Appreciate it. I see the little mod got somebody in there trying to spam us right away. It's crazy. If you are catching us for the first time, we have a lot of fun around here, so make sure to hit the follows and all that. If you are watching this over on YouTube, stick around and watch it all the way through. It's a good time. Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Upvote, it really helps us out. We appreciate it. And you can also catch me over on Instagram, TikTok, all the other places where people post things. And yeah, we're gonna be getting into it. This is our last game before the holidays, so quick early shout out. Happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Happy Hanukkah, all the good stuff. Let's go ahead and bring on the group here. 1 second. Damn, there we go. Look, I already look shocked. It's like, oh no. What is he gonna do to me this time? Oh god.
Oh god, is this gonna be a repeat fight of some kind?
Oh no, next time you're getting the diarrhea fairy.
Oh god, please stop.
Oh yeah. I know, right? We still have everyone. I think this is about 5 sessions in a row, something like that. A good bit. We have gotten on a good stride here. What's craziest is that attendance went up around the holidays. How crazy is that? Crazy is that? Busiest time of the year, and everyone's like, this shit is stressful. I need some D&D. Let's go. All right.
Very true.
That is facts.
Ugh, excuse me. Coughing over here. I'm trying to quit smoking, so I'm a little working up the stuff out of my body, so bear with me. Now, I don't think we have any other announcements or anything, so why don't we go ahead and switch gears right into the game here. Now, last time we left off, everybody had gone to enjoy a nice kind of feast that is thrown each year after the ritual has been complete. And of course, the heroes are invited, so they were all given some quite nice attire to go and be amongst civilized people for a change. Had a bit of back and forth. Of course, the Yarskana, the lordess of this region, expressing some concerns over the one that our group is currently conscripted to, the wizard Aelor Varn. Now, Finvar would have none of this. More or less, maybe not challenged, but certainly called out the Yarskana, which she did not appreciate. Had a little back and forth, did unfortunately leave with our Finvar being thrown in the stockade. Now, over the course of the dinner there, the Yarskana continued to express some interest in maybe other arrangements with the group. And then after a rather invigorating dance with Ragnar, they went their own ways to somewhere more private to discuss more possibilities. The group gathered themselves, minus Finvar and Ragnar, and made their way back into the city. Now, we're gonna kick things directly off there. Now, this is as the night has gone on, and Finvar, a little bit of time has passed. You found yourself locked in a stockade. Again, you are locked in, head, wrists, on a platform. The platform itself, iron bars, built in a square cage over it. And are you hanging out for the night? What are you doing?
I'm sleeping right now. I mean, I have been here for at least 3 hours, so I'm just sloppy, waiting for someone to take me out, basically. But They see it's late night and nobody came. I'm going to wake up. Take a look around if there are any guards around the platform or the cells.
So, at some point in the late night there, as you're doing your best to get some rest, kind of difficult, you're having to shift yourself back and forth. There's nowhere to really get a knee on anything. The best you can do is kind of anchor your hands to hold yourself up, to keep your neck from getting choked off right at the throat there. But even that's not the greatest rest. By the time you start falling into a deeper sleep and your hands start to slip, you're woken up and your jugular's getting pressed in. One point you hear a little as somebody down at the end of the cage there is running an empty mug back and forth on the bars. Oi, looks like we got a drunkard here, do we? In for the night, are ya?
Nah, didn't jail me for drinking. Don't get wrong. I'm going to look at him. I want to know if it's Nick or not.
If it's what?
Nick, the survivor that came with us to the drunken.
So, tilting your head kind of up as much as you can, dropping your shoulders back a little bit. See, it's not Nick. This is actually a dwarf. Big red beard around his neck going down almost halfway to his belly there. Bald head on top, but wearing a little double horned hat. Big gut, mug in hand. Oh, do you want a drink there, maybe? You look thirsty almost.
No, thank you. I need a way to get out of this. I mean, I don't want you to help.
Way out, he says. Well, that's why I know. Perhaps a little pissing and shitting yourself. That tends to get the gods to want you off the platform. No one wants to mop that mess up. Come on, a drink will do you good. And he throws a splash of what's left in his mug over in your direction, kind of lands on your face there a little bit. You can get a slight taste of the L on your lips. Oh, well, sweet dreams, little pixie. You hear him ting, 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 ting. The mug clinking against the bars as he goes walking off into the night, laughing.
What again? Shit. I'm going to. I'm trying to break me out by the force. I mean, just brute forcing the lock or whatever is keeping me locked. So, is it by any means I can break my? It's made of wood or metal?
It's made of wood. It's reinforced on the top ends and at the ends of it with iron kind of locked around it. Let me get a athletics check. And
Okay.
for some reason the dice thing isn't working. It's not letting me pull up in D&D Beyond either. So let me know what your rolls are.
Okay. Before I try, I'm going to use one of my spells, which is enchant ability, and I'm going to enchant my strength to make the check. So I have advantage until that's 1 hour. Okay, so
Okay.
athletics with advantage. Okay, at 22.
22. So you give it, pushing the arms down, kind of anchoring your head up to the top part, trying to push it apart. You start to hear a slight snap. And then you realize that was not the wood and have to let it loose. Now, not only are you stuck in this thing, but you have a knot in your neck that is just, oh, that is gonna hurt tomorrow.
Shit. Okay, so I'm going to call my dagger to return to me as I'm locked in the wooden thing. Let's see if
Alright.
my plan.
So,
Dagger.
given a little bit of a reach out there, takes a second. Normally it's instantaneous, but then maybe there's some variation in the distance there, but eventually it gathers up and you can feel it as you clamp down back into your hand. You have the dagger now. What are you
Perfect.
doing with said dagger?
I want to lock my. But am I locked by from behind or from my neck, like the closing of the wooden thing?
You're leaning forward and locked in at both wrists and around the neck.
I'm going to try to not stab me, but cut the wooden thing around my neck so I can move a little more.
You're trying to
Or-
like jab it in and kind of break away some of the wood right there.
Yeah.
All right, give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay. The spear, disadvantage. Oof, almost a one. Okay. Okay, 23 with disadvantage.
All right, 23. So anchor it as best as you can, getting your arm pushed through the hole a little bit further, maybe another 3 inches than you had before, but just enough. You have your hand grasped right up at the very middle point where the hilt and the blade meet, and jam it through, taking off a chunk right next to the side there. You can actually barely feel the very tip of the dagger kind of graze the side of your neck there, but not enough to puncture before you pull away and it breaks off. So you have a little bit of room to now kind of swivel your head back and forth.
Okay, so as I crack my neck because I have pain from the previous attempt, I'm going to try and brute force it again with more space now. So,
Clem, you can give me disadvantage. It's not my role anyways. All right. So go ahead and make another athletics check.
Okay, again 22.
22. So with that, as you push up this time, you can feel the wood right near where you made that divot there crack, and push up. Doesn't quite fully break. The iron bands that wrap around at the top there are still holding tight, but it's enough to where you can push it and make a little space to pop your head out. But once you do, the other side's clamp back down, so your head's free, but you're still stuck at the wrist
With the dagger in my hand.
with the dagger in the hand.
Shit. I'm going to take a look around the street if is anyone around. I don't care if it's a drunk one. I don't care. Anyone.
Give me a perception check.
That's 17.
17. So, looking around, not far from you, at the end of the, just outside of the bars, there is a guard who is sleeping, sitting there with his helmet kind of pulled down over his eyes, leaning against the cage there. And then, about another 30 feet beyond him, a woman walking by with her 2 children.
Okay, is the woman walking towards me or in the other direction?
She's walking past, kind of going from looking over to your right. Since your head's free, you can look over a bit further. You can see off to the right, she is kind of crossing sideways, going past the back side of the cage.
Shit. And okay, I'm going to try again and brute force my hands out of the wooden thing. I don't care if I lose my thumbs or anything, but I wanna try and break it again.
All right.
At least with I want to free my hand with a dagger on. My right hand. Yeah.
You're trying to pull out the hand with the dagger.
Yeah, but I'm going to drop the dagger first.
All right. Let go of the dagger and it falls and straightens out, stabs in the floor below, and then you go and start pulling. The wood itself a little bit weaker because of the bending there. The metal on the top, because you warped that, so it is giving you a little bit of extra space. You can pull it through, you're tugging at it hard. Give me a Constitution save.
Okay. Okay, it's a nat 1, but I'm going to use my lucky dice to have advantage. Wow, I almost lost a finger.
What'd you get?
Another nat 1.
Another nat 1.
2 nat 1s in a row, baby.
All right.
There goes your thumbs.
Snake eyes for 2 thumbs.
You pull hard and it's giving, but some of those jagged ends there. Pull tight. You can feel it kind of digging into your skin. By the time you pull it out, you've managed to. Sorry for the mental image for those who know the term. Deglove your left hand from the wrist about up to the knuckle.
Shit.
And take 6 points.
Holy
What would that even be?
Bludgeoning?
Slashing.
slash?
Yeah, more
Slashing,
slashing, I
yeah.
guess. Yeah, it's 6 points of slashing damage.
Ouch. Okay, so I mean I'm in pain right now, so I'm going to, with my hand still hanging, I'm going to punch the wooden thing off with a divine smite. I don't care. I don't care at all. I want to get out of this. I'm like a.
Oh, you got out.
scratch
You're
mark.
out. You're free.
From both hands?
Oh yeah, you got your hands pulled out of there. You just managed to pull one of them in a unfortunate manner.
Can he even lay on hands?
Leon.
Oh man.
I don't think so. I mean,
Gross.
I'm going to look. I mean, I'm going to poke my head from outside the bars and look to the guard and say, "Hey, please help me! I got injured. Please."
What the hell are you doing? Oh, by the gods, what have you done? What did you do to the stockade? Oh,
I
you
was trying to
son
get
of
out
a...
and I got injured. I don't know. I mean, you have to
He-
punish me.
He goes walking around towards the backside where it opens up. He pulls from the back of his belt there a bell that he starts ding 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 ding
Okay,
ding ding
as soon as
ding ding
he
ding 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 ding.
he opened the cell or not.
So he rings the bell and then steps over towards the back of it. Come here.
To get close to him. Yeah.
Put your hands through the bars.
I can move them. Look, I mean,
You
look
can
at
move
them.
the arms, can't you? Put your hands through the bars.
Okay. I do so.
Takes a pair of shackles and he locks them up at your about around your forearms there.
But
Be still, be still. And he takes a little
I'm
jug
not
of water that he pours down over the bleeding arm and wraps a bandage around it. A moment later, 6 other guards start stepping around the corner there, kind of hustling over. What's going on here? Oh, this fool did something to himself in the damn stockade here.
that's a lie. That's a lie. He was beating me. I'm going to change my spell from insensibility from strength to charisma. And he was lying. He was lying. He was beating me. I mean, he broke my hands. Look at that. Look at them. They are useless.
Did you beat him? Well, if I beat him, he'd be a lot bloodier than this, I'll tell you that much.
He didn't have enough time. I mean, he was just getting started. That's why I shouted. And when I shouted,
Lying
he
little
rang the
prick.
bell.
And he goes to reach his hands through the bars. Give me a deception check.
With advantage. 17.
17. So as he's reaching to the bars, trying to grab at your throat now, you're kind of leaning back, but the shackles are keeping you from, he's just at your throat. You can fucking feel his fingertips kind of scratching at your neck. And the other guy comes over and grabs him on the shoulders. Oh, well, you've been drinking, mate. Get out of here. Go back. Go sleep it off. And you.
Yeah.
He reaches over, undoes the shackles, looks at
Oh,
the
man,
arm
I-
that's halfway wrapped up, grabs it, finishes wrapping it around.
I didn't know my night could turn any worse from the attack to the prince to this guy beating me up. I don't know, man. It's been really rough.
Yeah. I got the report for you. You're not in here. This didn't just fall out the sky on you, did it? Yeah, you're a bit of a troublemaker yourself, but suppose a little injury here, that wasn't supposed to be the punishment for this one, so let's say you keep that quiet and we'll let you out here a little bit early. Yeah? Just-
I'm an honest man. I will not tell a word.
I don't need the whole spiel. I get it, yo. Bottom line, you keep this quiet, and he unlocks the gate and opens it up. Go home. Don't come out until morning when you were supposed to be out anyways. If anybody sees you wandering around town, I'm liable to get the whipping. Get.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't fake me. Just get.
I'm going to run to the nearest saddle and try to be stealthy so no one sees me.
And as you start heading off there, you can see he's walking over. He's standing, steps inside, steps over the platform, looking at the stockade. He's just, how the hell do I explain this? Now, with the rest of the group there, you all left the party, Torin, Jasper, and Ira, heading off into the night. What were you all doing as you left there? Was there anything you had in mind, or were you just heading back to sleep for the night?
Well, since Ragnar made a plate of food for Finvar, but then decided to stay, I figured I was just going to take the plate that Ragnar made up for Finvar and just bring it over to the stockade, drop it off.
All right. So, and are
Didn't
you
we
guys
put it
going
in the
with
bag of
him,
holding,
or
though?
say that again?
Didn't we put it into Ragnar's bag of holding or my bag of holding? Who's holding
Oh, I
the
don't
bag of
recall.
holding?
What, Ragnar, what did you do with it?
You're-
Sorry, I was muted. I put it into the bag of holding, which
Oh, okay.
I feel like Torin or Ira, one of you.
I
two
have
did.
the repaired bag of holding.
Then I put it in that one. Yeah, I think
Okay.
it was with you.
Okay,
I couldn't remember
disregard.
if you had the other bag of holding or not.
Sorry, I missed
don't.
that, so disregard that.
Well, I think Ira has it, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
still have it.
Okay, so you do have it, so you can take it over there if you wanted to.
Yeah, I would want to take it over as well. Anyways,
All right, and Torin, are you going with them, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll go with them. I can't think of anything else Torin would do without getting in trouble.
All right. And so, as you all are walking up towards the cage there, by the time you guys arrive, see there's a number of guards standing around. All of them standing over and staring at and kind of arguing over what to do in regards to the stockade, which you can see is busted at the top.
and bent halfway out of shape. And no signs of Finvar.
Huh. Do we have... Hey, Jasper, is this where they took Finvar, or do you know of anywhere else they might have taken him?
I think so. Yeah, you want to ask one of the guards here?
Sure. I approach one of the guards. Hello, we're looking for a friend who was taken away earlier this evening, and we're wondering if there's another stockade he might have been taken to.
It's just the one around these parts. Closest stockade is about 10 minutes up the road that way, but the one that was here, is that what you're referring to? I believe Finvar was his name.
Yes, that is indeed his name. It looks like that stockade there has taken quite a beating.
Yeah, well, thanks to your friend, or possibly the beating that he was taking. Who knows? Who cares? Honestly, he's not here anymore. They let him out early, let's say for good behavior. He was told to keep a low profile, so...
I'm sorry, are you saying our friend here was beaten out of the stockade?
I didn't see what happened myself. We heard the bell, we came. He was a little bloodied up, and the guard who was meant to be watching him was a little out of sorts, as they might say, but he didn't seem too bad. Some kind of bandage on his hand. I didn't see exactly what happened, but sure, if you know where he was staying, that's where he was told to go to.
I'm sorry, but I can't imagine that nobody is hurt too badly when the stockade looks like that. Finvar must have been fighting tooth and nail just to get away from this guy if he was beating him.
And
so you say you let him out on good behavior and sent him back to where he was staying?
Aye.
All right, so I suppose I should go make sure he's all right. And Ira is going to leave to head back to where we were staying.
You do that.
Can I look around the room? See if there's anything laying around?
Around the area there?
Yeah.
So, Finvar, at any point did you call back your dagger? So, looking around over there, you see they are standing about. Give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm so good at those. Natural one.
Natural one. Well, you get the feeling at one point that thing up there, all gnarled and busted, might have been the stockade.
Yeah. Anyways, guys. Are we going to sleep for the night?
Let's go find him. Yep.
So you guys are going and searching town?
I mean, I'm searching them also, so we will find each other very soon.
Maybe.
Are you guys splitting up, or are you guys pushing together? You muted.
You're muted, Jasper.
We should stay together, and I think the first place we should check is guest quarters,
Yeah.
just in case he's resting from any wounds.
All right, so you guys are pushing straight back in that direction. Finvar, you're kind of searching around for the group there. Give me a survival check.
16.
16. All right, so first making your way back over towards the palace there, but finding it all kind of shut down, guards out front there, so not wanting to step out from the shadows and eventually heading back towards the guest house. You get there just about as you see the last of them stepping into the door, all except for noticeably Ragnar.
He's fine. I'm going to step right into the guest room.
You step inside, and there they all are, except for Ragnar. As you all are kind of gathering around, searching for any signs of Finvar in the house, you hear the door slam behind you all. There he is.
I need healing now.
Finvar, what the hell happened?
I didn't know I could.
They told me you were beaten.
It's so low. I mean, I was scared. The guards made. I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to eat the buffet also.
Have you tried sticking them into ice, maybe?
What? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Come heal me, please.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Finvar's degloved hands, as you put it. Ugh.
So heal that up and gather any. Go ahead and roll your HP to recover.
Yeah.
What time is it roughly?
At
That
this
is-
point in time, it's about 1 in the morning.
16 points of healing. For a level 1 spell slot, damn.
Oh, that's very nice. I mean, wow. I don't know. I wanted to tell you guys how much I missed you. Okay, I know it's only been about 4 hours, but I'm really grateful I found you. And by the way, where's Ragnar? Where's Ragnar?
He stayed back with the Jarl Skona.
With the Jarl? He beat me?
Yeah, you made the Jarl mad, and he's making the Jarl happy.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to.
Before you go, though, did the guard actually physically attack you?
No. No, he didn't. I mean,
Okay.
I try to. I'm going to look around to see if there's anyone else in the room with us, or. I mean,
No.
they. I tried to break out by the force, but I broke my hand in the process. And I didn't have the force to smite the cell, so I tried a new thing. But
That explains a lot.
You need to work on that tan line on those hands.
What? Oh, by the way, you have
We do have a plate of food for you as well that we brought,
Are you serious?
and I pull it out of the bag of holding.
Oh, I'm super hungry right now. I'm going to eat it like a vicious animal. I mean,
Whoa, let me put the plate down first, please.
I'm going to finish the plate.
All right.
And perfect. And I didn't hurt anyone, so they are not going to find me, I guess. Find me, not, but search for me, probably.
So now, you could be wanted. That's what you're
Technically, yeah, maybe. I mean,
I
they
thought
are
I'd be the first
out.
one to do that. That happened too.
Okay. Hear me out. There's no difference between you and me, okay? I mean, apart that you exploded something, caused trouble, like, it's not the same thing, okay? I got impeached by saying the truth, and that's it. And good hearts, and I got impeached by that. So don't mock me, okay? I didn't want this.
You got caught.
No, I let them cut myself, okay?
You keep telling yourself that.
All right, gents, I'm turning in for the evening.
Same here.
Yeah.
I will as well.
All right. And so, with that, as everybody goes to get some rest for the evening, in the late or early hours, depending on how you're looking at it, Ragnar, why don't you tell me about how long you were there?
Long enough.
Long enough. So, by the time he's leaving, the sun is already coming up over the treetops there. And it is a very gorgeous sight, despite the usually kind of dirty, almost corrupted look that these areas tend to have in the very early morning with the mist coming up from below the docks and everything, and all the kind of vapors sitting on the air. The sky has this kind of strange morning greenish tint to it. As you make your way walking back home, people are just starting to rise up and get ready for the day. When you arrive back at the house, by the time you get there, you step in, it is dead quiet. Everyone still sleeping. And what are you doing with that time there? Are you going in and crashing out as well, or what is your plan? Are you just riding it out?
How many more hours I got?
So at this point, it's about 6 in the morning.
I'll probably one I would bring. No, I'll stay up.
Just gonna ride it through.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do my ritual and use my last 5 packs to get demon back. Which will take like an hour, I believe. And then for the rest of it, I would continue researching the 9 hells. The book about the 9 hells, and just trying to literally get all the information I can possibly get out of that book.
All right. So take the time to summon demon back, and then some time to read through the book there, digging further into it, starting to pick up almost some kind of pattern in the placements of these towers there. Certain maps, certain things that are kind of laid out for you. Give me an intelligence check. A 6. So you're not sure exactly. You can see there's some places where there's almost a pattern, but then there's other places where that pattern doesn't fit. So you're not sure if there's multiple patterns happening or if you're missing something that puts it all together. But there's something implying in there, a certain center to all of it. That's as far as what you can really get out of it. There's, to this endless wasteland of hell, there is a center to it all. Not sure what's there or where that might be, but it's there. And as some more time passes by, eventually, as you're still doing your studies, the rest of the group starts to awaken.
Ooh, Ragnar? Am I still asleep?
No, I saw you were here. How did you get out?
I'm going to look at my hand, it's healed. Don't worry about it. It wasn't a pleasant time, but I got out. by myself. And you? What you were doing?
No, I got us some info, and well, I had fun doing it.
Info and fun? That two things can go together?
Yeah, yeah. You'll learn about it when you're older. I might have a lead on the third artifact.
Wow. Okay. That's cool. So
I'll wait for everyone else to wake up though to get them the info. Glad you're right and you're out of that stockade. I was really worried when they dragged you out.
yeah, I wasn't, but I was worried when I was like 3 hours in. But it's okay.
Did the guys give you your plate?
Yeah, yeah, it was awesome. I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you for remembering. I have to eat.
And I'll wait for everyone else to wake up.
All right. And with that, one by one, they do all start to wake up and gather together in the normal kind of living room, little kitchen off to the side for the breakfast and everything. And with that, as they get ready to exchange some information before we move on, that's where we're going to go ahead and just take our quick break for the night, and then we'll get back, pick it up from there, and see where our adventure takes us. We've already had some early start Finvar hijinks. That's always a good place to begin. Yeah, so if you're new around here, just so you know, we do this every hour or so. That way anybody hops in here new, you don't have to worry about any kind of ads running or anything like that. We get that out the way. If you subscribe, you would get around that entirely. But if not, you want to make sure you can just enjoy the game with us. And yeah, we will be right back. Press the wrong button. Where's my light? All right, BRB, everybody. All right. What is up, everybody? We are back. The dice roller is working again. Yes, very nice. And yeah, so picking it back up there, you all are in the living quarters of the guest house here, gathered all together again, and y'all can take it away whenever you are ready.
Ragnar, you need a rest?
Nah, I'm fine. Didn't really use anything since our
Good
last.
morning. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, guys.
So what's the plan? What are we doing?
Searching for that next artifact, right?
Yeah, we've got directions on the airship captain's map.
Well, I might know a little bit of more info on where the third one might be.
Oh, the one near Fristville?
Or Brisbane. Is that how he's? No, or maybe a fourth one. Found out that there may be an artifact somewhere located near Hadrate. Is that how you say it?
Oh, so
Yeah,
quite far north.
HADRIGD.
Yeah. Looks like the Yarskona was already looking into some of this stuff. Though she's more interested in the Soulforge army. She doesn't have any leads on that, though, thankfully. I got this info, but I gotta let you guys know she wants us to hand the artifacts to her.
Of course.
I see.
Everybody
we need
wants
to-
it for themselves.
Exactly. I think we need to figure out what to do with these artifacts once we got them all.
Don't give it to any Jarl.
That for sure. I mean, by no amount of money.
Well,
No. Well, no, Thorin, okay? No.
I mean,
Doran,
okay.
Okay. The first thing is finding them. I mean, or okay, we can stay them. I mean, don't search for them, but they are searching for them, the other group, right? I mean, there's no point in doing so.
or is that other group?
Finbar, this is. I don't really understand your viewpoint. Maybe you could clarify it for me, because I thought that Calrathians killed your parents, and I thought that you were. I know that you were a little more predisposed against them, and then after we encountered that Calrathian band in the cave, you were a little less hostile toward them. But even so, you've got some history with them, and I guess I just don't understand if the Jarls or the Conger somehow obtains the ability to use the soul forged army against the Calrathians. Isn't that something you'd want?
Honestly, I don't know what to tell you, Jasper. It should be the obvious point of view, but I still, deep in me, I still feel that this is not good for anyone. I mean, massacring the Calrathians isn't also a good thing to do. I don't know. I think I'm just confused about this. I also don't know what the Jarls are going to do with the artifacts. Maybe they are going to be worse than the Calrathians itself. That's my fear. That's why I don't want to help them in any way.
How do we know Calrathians are the bad guys for sure?
That's what's making me doubt, really.
Well, it certainly is a moral conundrum. I mean, so right now there's a lot of people, a lot of soldiers dying on the war front, and there's some in the borderlands. There's a lot of civilians being harmed. So if the war can be ended quicker or more quickly, shouldn't we help the Conger and the Jarls gain this power?
I think the real question is, how is it going to be done? Sure, we could end the war faster, but then what? By dictatorship? By
Another war.
What's to say
another
the Jarls don't turn on each
war?
other, try and obtain more of the soul forge for their own means?
True.
I think we just don't have all the answers yet.
There's too many
True.
unknowns for us to pick a side at the moment.
I want to be loyal to any idea because we are discovering new things as we get deeper into this mission. So, as I deeply fear, I might be wrong about the Calrathians. I mean, not about the ones that killed my family, but about the rest of them.
Well, let's find these artifacts and then maybe gather more information on what to do with them once we have them.
Just so it's clear where I stand, I'm asking these questions to be a devil's advocate, but where I really truly have fear for the future is not with the Calrathians or the Eldarans or any mortal coil here. What I'm really concerned about is 9 months ago, I was staring at bookshelves and students in a library holding a club and just keeping drunken and unruly students in line. But now we have threats from ghosts and supposedly 1,000-year-old or millennia-old aberrations and monstrosities called aboleth, and just creatures that I can't even comprehend. Maybe this Soul Forged army is something that could be used to help us in that fight. That's what I'm most concerned about.
Well, let's figure out what the Soul Forge army even is. We have an idea. We still don't know all the details yet.
True.
So, but yeah, it's good to have a devil's advocate, because then we just make biased opinion choices. But, and you threw me the bag in the fight, right, Jasper? The bag of holding.
I did.
Is that the one with the first artifact in it?
Yes.
So I'm gonna reach in and pull it out.
The title ring.
Somebody needs to use this. Doesn't matter who, but somebody needs to use it. It is collecting void dust in this bag of holding. And also, what if it explodes? It's happened before.
That is very fair. Keeping magical artifacts in a bag of holding has not proven very effective for our group.
Ragnar.
Oh, what?
I mean, you're the one with magical thingies, right? You should get a ring. I don't want it.
So what does it even do?
Jasper?
Well, I was actually thinking that it's got a lot of ties to the terrain, to the natural world, and I was thinking that maybe Ira might have a better understanding of it. But what we do know is you can cast some magical spells that allow to create an immense tidal wave at least once a day, and it's got some other abilities that deal with the natural world, with the water world. I'm not sure. I was thinking Ragnar being more elemental based in fire, but don't let me dissuade you from taking this on if you want to bear this first artifact. Who knows what the artifact is going to do to whomever wears it, so keep that in mind.
To me, it definitely sounds more of a druid thing.
I have no problem holding on to this for the time being.
I'm sorry to put everybody on the spot, but I mean, we have an artifact that we could use.
Sure.
That is a very
Especially
good point.
after getting chased through the woods for a couple hours, that ring could have been really nice.
Yeah.
So,
Very much could have.
You're right. It probably could have saved Samuel's life.
Well,
And,
we can't think about that now.
so everybody agree? Ira, you good with it?
100%.
I have no problems holding on to this for now.
Okay, you could take it out of the bag of holding and G&T Beyond.
Okay. I think I took
just
it. Yeah.
So y'all know, I don't actually do anything really with the elements. The fire is hellfire. That's why it's green.
Good to know.
So,
All right. So what are you guys doing from there? And are you putting on that ring, Ira?
Yes, I will put on the ring.
requires attunement. I think.
Yeah,
It
I'm
does
trying to
require
figure.
attunement.
I'm trying to locate how to attune.
Scroll all the way
It's
down.
not. No, it's not showing up in that field. Is the problem?
In inventory, it's in inventory.
No,
Regular.
I'm at the bottom of inventory. I can see my other two items that I have attuned to, but I don't see that ring.
Oh, go back up to the ring
Box-
and make
check
sure
the
it's
box.
clicked.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would probably do it.
yeah.
I
You good?
Leave me alone. I've been up since 3 a.m.
So there's an artifact here, right? Still, we have no idea where it is. We know of a fourth one now, too.
Well, we know where roughly where the generally where the artifact is here. I think it was southeast of Glenfirth. We marked it on the map back in the airship's captain's quarters. And remember we did the ritual with the title ring, and it triangulated us to a general area and marked it on his map.
Okay.
Yeah, it does sound like that there's a fourth item, because the third item is outside of Fristfell.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well-
that is.
No, go ahead.
I didn't even know that the third one.
So the three that we're going for, we're kind of at a time crunch with this other group.
Right.
So keep the fourth one to ourselves until we're done with that one. Or what do y'all think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I do think if lo and behold we're too late on this one, maybe we skip to the fourth one, because I don't know about this Garskona. She's got people looking for it already.
Didn't they say the other group started in Frisville?
Yes,
So they probably have it by now.
or near Fristfell, yeah.
So
Question.
then-
The other group, they were leaving from Hadron. It was the Jarl of that area who put that group together, and so they were heading there. So you guys were in not Midway.
Oh,
Perfect.
Harvick.
Yeah, you guys were over in Harvick. They were up in Hadrit, making their way down south. So
maybe that Jarl already found that one then,
Okay, so
which is
if
why
we-
he put that group together.
Well, then maybe we start with the Frisville one. If we run into the party, I guess you know what? Do you know what the artifact is? Do you just know it is an artifact? Okay.
I mean, we know that they might have it, so if we find them, we have a problem less. Because I'm going to punch them and take that. Basically.
Well, let's get this one here, and then I guess we go to Frisville, and we'll go from there. But that's up in the air. We'll just get this one first. Figure out what we
Yeah.
do after that.
Yeah.
Plus, one other thing. Fine Stamp seems to make some crazy things, and there was talk of Mother. Are we thinking maybe that's another Fine Stamp creation?
It certainly could be. We got that information from the Jarl Skona, Dornan. But that indicates this creature's been around a long time, long enough to have a bounty on it.
Well, Fine Stamp it's like, I don't know how old he was, but we're chasing history at this point.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm ready.
and how do you guys plan on journeying there? Are you going on foot, by roads, by the river, which by foot is probably the fastest route there? Or are you trying to take your ship? What's the plan?
We still got the horses, right?
We do.
Or did,
They're on the ship.
Oh, right.
So how far is from my recollection, how far would it be by foot versus airship? Or horseback versus airship?
So, depending on how quickly we're getting there, again, the straightest route is the river, which is a few days off. Aside from that, going by foot if you're on horse. If you're sticking to the pass, which is going to kind of wind a bit more, probably add another day or so to your travel.
Can the airship drop us off? Did it have the capability to drop us off like near or half a day away from the place we marked on the map, so that we can go in by foot from there?
So it can get you wherever you're trying to get to, and you would have, just depending on how much clear space there actually is, if there's nowhere open enough for it to land, then it can't go lower than the treetops. So in which case, you would have to just propel down. Repel. That's the word.
Well, gentlemen, what do you think?
By any means, we go there first. I mean, we can go on the ship for not working on Mac, and then when we are near, they drop us off and the adventure.
Yeah, if it's truly a race, then the airship is the logical, practical route.
Yeah, we're on a time crunch, so
What our fastest mode of transportation?
All right.
one
Before
of
we
us
go,
might get hurt dropping though. We have to rappel down.
before we go, I want to look for a jeweler's kit. Just see if I can find one in the town.
A jeweler's kit? Okay.
And
Give me
before
give me investigation for you.
17.
17. Yeah, it's kind of just keeping an eye out and searching what bins and what little shops you can on the way from here to there. Nothing particularly nice, but you do find one that looks like a kind of thrift store, pawn shop type deal they have going on, kind of just a gathering of whatever they can, little scavengers. And you do find a very rough, it's kind of in a little tin casing that's all banged up on the top of it. But while they're rusted pretty badly, it has all the necessary tools on the inside, letting that go for a silver piece.
Cool. Good for practice.
All right. And Finvar, what were you doing?
Now, I just want to say that before we leave with the ship, I want to recall the dagger. The dagger spear.
All right. As you do and gather up, again, it takes a little bit longer than usual, but eventually, as you grasp, it does gather in your hands. Oddly enough, though, hanging from the tip of it is some torn piece of cloth.
I don't know how that will get here, and I'm going to just put it in the sheath, and that's it.
And then, as you guys make your way walking through town, at one point you do pass a little group of guards there. You recognize amongst them the captain who had come out the night before, kind of averting your gaze a little bit there, but peeking over. You do see, oddly, at the back of his trousers there, it's a nice little chunk of fabric missing out of it.
Guys, I want to scare you, but can we walk quicker to the ship, please?
It's scurrying onwards. After long, you all do reach the tower that leads up, taking the little archaic elevator to the top there, and getting back aboard your ship with the directions in hand. Not long later, you all set sail back over the treetops, the trees below, with the wind pushing back and forth and the water coming down. It's almost a green ocean beneath you, until eventually, about 3/4 of a day or so, so by the time you guys are getting to this area, it's reaching the evening time. The sun's just hitting the horizon as it's reaching the destination point. There is enough space down on the creek below that it can pull down into and land if you'd like, or stay floating.
Guys, what do you think about giving the ship captain, one half of our sending stones, the speaking stone?
Sure.
Might as well. I don't think we ever really use them.
Yeah, and I'm
They're
going to
always in the wrong hand.
That is a
bring
really
out
good idea.
my pants, and I'm going to give it to him.
And
Captain,
he's first going to look down at your pants, then back up at you. Then
don't
he'll
worry.
pull out of his pocket a little handkerchief and come out and open it up.
Just drop it in there.
Okay, you have to talk to the opening, and we are going to listen to it on the other half. Okay.
Son, I believe I know how to operate.
Ah. Okay.
Speaking stuff.
My bad.
I do appreciate the insight. And he tucks it away, folds it up inside the handkerchief, and tucks it into his pocket. So, are we setting sail here? Are we landing for the evening? Should we get the ropes ready, or are we stationed for the night?
Well, it's certainly safer if we investigate during the day, but Ragnar, how are you feeling?
I'm good. I mean, that was a couple days, right? Do we of travel? So do we get a long rest for that?
So this is the end of the day. So going by airship, making the straight route there, the airship gets you guys zoomed around pretty quick. So it's the end of the same day.
Oh, the same day. Okay. I mean, I'm fine. I'm totally good to go.
We can.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Wander around the swampy forest at night? Sure.
Yeah.
We did that already.
We have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
I have these.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are always good.
Well,
Leading
Captain
us.
looks like we're dropping in. I think it'd be best if we could take a horse for some speed if we need him.
All right, well, for that, we'll need to land, but easy enough to do. Well, go ahead, get your places ready, and we'll get the horse ready. Do you need her saddled, or you handle that part yourself?
I can settle my own.
All right, well, have at it. And he goes over and starts rallying everybody. Some of them kind of leaning over, half asleep there as everybody's been kind of waiting. They look over, start tying things off and pulling in the sails. You can see the top one that kind of flaps out horizontally, folds in as the ship lowers down and settles into the water there. People moving about. They get the little planks and everything set out to get the horses across over to a dry patch of land that it's pulled up to as close as it can, but not quite all the way, so the bottom of it's kind of going down into the water a little bit. And as you all start getting off the ship there, is everybody riding a horse off, or are you guys walking them off?
I got my bird.
I'll take one of the horses as well.
I'm on the runaway, on my horse.
All right. Summon your own.
I'll take a horse.
Yeah, I'm
Jasper
leading
horse.
my horse off the gangplank, but once we're on solid earth, I'll mount and go.
All right, so Ragnar and Ira, Finvar, as you all are leading them off, and then Jasper, as you all are riding your horses down, and Jasper, as you're pulling the lead and leading it off just behind them, the horses start to panic a little bit there, start pulling away. Let me get a animal handling from Ragnar, Ira, and Finvar, and you can give me animal handling or athletics, Jasper.
Good.
I'm gonna recline in my broom, just watching them do this.
22 for animal handling.
At 12 for me.
12 for me as well.
A 1.
Don't you have a lucky Ragnar?
It's a natural
Yeah, it's
one.
not gonna change. It's a natural 1.
Oh my
All
god.
right, so with that, as they start pulling, jousting a little bit there, jostling you about. Now, Ira, you manage to settle yours, but it still won't sit still and rushes off of the little planks there. And Finvar, Jasper, you will manage to just get control of them, but they're still pulling hard, leading them down. Ragnar, your horse is absolutely bucking at this point, tosses you off the side there and rushes over off of the ship up onto the dry land. You drop down into the water there. Suddenly, the ship itself rocks heavily forward towards you all, almost like it's going to tip over. The sails come
down at almost a 45-degree angle before tipping back up and rocking back and forth. Everybody on the ship suddenly stops and they're all looking around. And then you hear up in the crow's nest, "It's coming back!" And he starts ringing a bell up there. You all can see on the opposite side a massive rush of water pushing towards it and cracks against the ship again. But when you see on the other end, leaning up out of it, a massive, eyeballing it anywhere from 40 to 50-foot crocodile leans up out of the water over the edge. The ship leans back as it's leaning on one end and it's tipping away from you guys now. The people on the inside are pulling as hard as they can, ropes, sails. One of them smacks up against the thing's chin there and it flops back in the water, sending a bunch of waves kind of pushing up against the shore as the ship starts to lift off out of the water again. "We've got to get back in the sky. Let's go. Let's go." As it pulls up there, one more breach as this thing snaps at the water, at the air, and drops back in, landing the waves pushing you back a little bit there, Ragnar, as you're sitting in the water. The rest of the group up on the land at this point. What are you all doing?
I'm hopping out of my horse and getting Ragnar out of the water as quick as possible. I mean,
Oh man.
All right,
I'm
so
gonna
as you
kind
go,
of just hover around the where the location was and get ready to shoot at it.
all right, so you're floating around the top end there. You can see the mound of water start gathering up again. This thing pulls back, circles around, and starts rushing back towards the shore there. Ragnar, give me athletics with advantage since Finvar is helping you as you're all
Wait.
getting.
Sorry, Rhythm, to
What?
interrupt. We see this thing approaching us, right? We see
It
the
is.
giant
It
crocodile?
is when you're looking out towards the water there. It is like a mound. You can't. It's not. You can't see it exactly clearly, except maybe the very front of the top of its head there. But the rest of it is just water that's rushing over it like a hydrant as it's barreling down towards you all.
I would, as I see it coming towards us, I would like to use the tidal ring and use the spell Control Water to part the water where it is currently swimming.
So
So that it
with
can't
that, the
swim.
water opens up and spreads.
It's 100 feet wide, by the way, the parting.
So it spreads open wide. You can see this thing now. It drops down, lands at the deepest points of the creek. And then it smashes back and forth, its tail whipping out and smacking either side of just this wall of water. As it turns back, you guys, now it's more of a slope down. And it just keeps now no longer swimming, but running, barreling towards you. Its big belly just dragging, leaving a divot in the ground.
Casting a
towards
spell.
you all. What's that?
Jasper's casting a spell.
I'm casting a spell. I think Tor's taking a shot at it.
All right. What spell are you casting, Jasper?
I'm casting Dragon's Breath on my familiar, since it's the only thing I can reach.
All right. All right, go ahead with that roll whenever you're ready.
Wait, did a wanted poster have a picture of this thing?
That is a good point.
I don't think you guys
so
never
it-
found a wanted poster.
Yeah, it's
Go
just
ahead.
it's a touch spell and it's a concentration. So I imbue my my owl to be able to breathe Dragon's Breath for the next minute.
All right, is that an attack roll or?
No, I just empower it to be able to use a magic action to attack, to
Okay.
breathe
So,
fire.
so it's not
No,
actually
breathe.
casting the spell. You're just imbuing it with the ability to do so.
Yeah, so I cast the spell on it, and for the next minute, it can breathe Dragon's Breath
Okay.
in
All right,
future
cool.
rounds. Future rounds.
All right, and so as you're imbuing it with that magic there, it lights up little flames coming out of the tips of its wings there. And Torin, you're taking a shot as well. You can go ahead with that whenever you're ready.
Yeah, this is going to be a menacing attack, and I'm going to use a luck dice to hit it. I think we lose somebody.
And we lost Finvar and Ragnar.
Oh no.
Oh, there he is.
That's Finvar.
Am I the only one not seeing Ragnar?
No, Ragnar's still missing
My
for me too.
camera is
No.
being weird. Can you guys hear me?
Okay, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
We hear you.
Okay, yeah, it's doing some weird stuff to my computer. Don't know
Oh.
what's going on. My second
Wait,
display
what
went
did
out.
you roll?
A natural 1 and a natural 20.
Dang.
Bro, use the luck dice for advantage.
A
32.
13 is your lowest. Oh my god.
Holy.
All right, so that goes down. It makes contact, but doesn't seem able to pierce through this thing's thick hide. We'll wait for Finvar or for Ragnar to come back with that. In the meantime, actually, Finvar, since you're still here and you were helping him, why don't you go ahead and make that athletics roll with advantage?
Okay. Okay. $11.
11. All right, so you're grabbing him, managed to pull him to his feet, but now with the water all gone at that section there, the thick, mucky water bank is kind of suction at your feet every time you pull. Little chunks of mud about 3 inches thick at the bottom of your boots each and every time, so it's slowing you down as you're trying to make your way up the bank. This thing is still barreling towards you there. And
Ragnar, you are too heavy. Come on. Oh, man.
all right. And with that, this thing is still closing in. It's not moving at a super fast speed. When you struck it with the bullet there, it didn't stop it, but kind of stumbled for a second, turns its neck massively up towards you there, Torn, and then turns back down and continues on its rush. It's about 40 feet from the two of you now. What is everybody doing?
So over a turn, the water level would have returned to normal.
And with
Our
that,
water's
the
only-
water comes
Okay.
smashing back in on either side of you all. Finvar,
So we were let off
Give me-
in the water.
what's that?
When we got off the ship, we were in the water.
You all were right on the banks of it. So when you were stepping into the water, it was about, thigh high or so. But as you all, the horses and everything, rushed off, you all kind of kept control of your horses, managed to make it up. So you're on dry land. At most, you're about ankle deep at this point.
Okay.
With that, the water comes crushing in. Ragnar and Finvar,
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
give me deck saves. I
I'm
got
so
a roll
sorry.
one too, and I just realized I was given disadvantage earlier. So
Ragnar, you have +2 to roll.
What else did I need to? Just a deck save?
just a deck save.
12 for me. 12.
12.
Okay, trying to. Why is it not letting me roll?
Ooh, I like this.
Oh, it's because I'm on the. There we go. Sorry. Sorry.
I know you see it, Torn.
It's not letting me roll at all. It's being dumb. Hold on.
Yeah, I see it.
They don't want Torn saving the day this time. Like,
Nah.
For some reason, it's not even giving me dice on what is going on.
Oh no, your computer.
I know. Well, like I'm on the. Oh my god.
Do you have a set of dice there?
No, I do not.
No. I was gonna say, if you have any physical dice, if you have any tech issues, you can go and just roll in person.
Yeah, I got them all in a bag right now. I just don't.
Here, I can
It
give you.
literally-
I can give you my dice tray. It is full of dice, by the way, because once I got into this, it was like, oh, shiny dice, I gotta buy them all.
Yes, it's a problem.
Risen,
Matt-
did Torn's shot do anything? Any damage or bounce off?
It did not. It bounced off. It did not manage to pierce the thick hide of this thing.
Oh, you know what? There we go. It was doing it in roll 20 though.
Oh. Oh yeah, I see a bunch of them in roll 20. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rolls in roll 20.
Oh, well, the first one is a 15.
All right.
That was the
15.
first one I rolled.
So as the water comes crushing back in from either side, the two of you leap for the bank there, landing hard on your bellies there, but the water smashes back in. You can see before it all closes out and the mucky water kind of, obscures it. This thing starts barreling, twisting round and round inside the water there. And as you all stand at the edge of the bank, gather back up, Torn, of course, floating overhead, and the water goes calm for a second. What do you do?
Run. I mean,
All right, so
Right.
so Finvar's running. Finvar
Is the airship in the air?
the airship is up. You can see as it rises and turns a little bit there. There's a large scratch on the hull, on the bottom section of it. It's like probably needs some repairs there, but it is at least still in one piece.
Ragnar, can you run? Can you run?
Yeah, I can run.
Let's move it. I mean, this thing is going to leap for us.
How deep was the area roughly where we last saw the creature? Like with the water.
So
level
it was
back
about
to its
40
mouth?
feet out. The area it was dipping down. It was a pretty steep kind of going to the bank there. You had that first 20 feet or so that was, ranged at about 10 feet, but from there it dips down much deeper, looking maybe 60 feet or so from where you could see.
Perfect. I would like to continue with control water, which is concentration, to change it to now that area to be a whirlpool, to try and pull that creature away from us as we move away.
All right. So with that, as you see the water start to rise up as this thing's head pops up out of the water and it starts rising up higher and higher. Behind it, the water starts to swirl, and it's fighting forward as you can see its tail rise up and start whipping back and forth, trying to push it forward. It does not manage to break the force there. You can see it getting pulled down and drug under, smashing its head back and forth, but giving you all some time to break off into the clearing there.
Let's get out
So
of here,
making your
guys. I
way-
don't know how long I can hold it.
Yeah, let's go.
You're muted, Finbar.
Ragnar, do you still have a horse? Or did it run off?
Yeah, what happened to the horses?
It's over on the banks there. It's kind of ran just past the tree line, but its lead got snagged on one of the branches, so it's over there pulling at that.
I'm gonna go over to the horse and try to get it free, and then we'll try to ride it out.
All right. So saddling back up, you all breaking out there. Eventually, as you all make some distance from the bank line, you can hear, you feel it, Ira, as your magic is fading away. The whirlpool lets loose, and you all can hear at this point, all the trees kind of block the side a little bit. You can see something smashing back through there for a while as you all keep pushing further and further into the trees until eventually the sound stops and becomes a little bit quieter. You still hear it, but as it seems to be moving back in the other direction. You all ride through a little bit, get some space, till eventually you're able to kind of return to a normal pace of travel. Not long after that, the direction you're heading, you can see just beyond the tree line a little bit of smoke coming off into the sky there. And then breaking through, you see a small camp. A number of soldiers gathered around. Handful or so of archers. A lot of men with long swords. And what looks to be this little collection of rocks leaning against each other off in the center. They seem to be guarding. One of them steps forward when he sees you all come through the clearing there. Who goes there? Well?
We are a group of adventurers. We Jasper, you were talking. I can't.
And what business do you have here? He puts his hand on the hilt of his weapon.
Well, we come from the Jarlskona's palace. We have been granted permission to search in these parts.
If that's true, I suppose you have something showing as such.
Do we?
Ragnar?
Ragnar?
Oh yeah. And I'll pull out the. We have like the crest thing, right?
Yeah, the scroll that
badge.
she gave you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Scroll. I'll pull
Hand
out
still on the hilt of his
scroll.
weapon. He uses the other hand, gestures. Two other men walk over there, take the scroll, look at it. One of them turns and walks away and steps down a little chunk of mud there. When he lifts it up, see the mud on stuck from the ground there. Shows a little copper coin that you spot there sitting in the ground, Finbar.
I look it and I'm not going to touch it. Right? Okay, then try to avoid looking at it. Like
That's a first. Somebody didn't press the button, yo. All right, so he looks at it,
Wait, does the
closes the scroll back up, and hands it back off to you. All right. Well, got the proper paperwork and signatures, so you have free reign. It's just you five then? No others amongst you. All right, well, our orders are only to keep those out who aren't welcome, and if you're welcome, well, do what you will.
Please
Yeah,
note
what-
that we did come here on an airship called the Folly Dodger. You should see that in the sky. That is a friendly ship.
And the sky. Why?
Yeah. If we.
Flying ships, haven't seen those. Anyways, that'll be quite a sight to see. It'll finally make being out here worth it. I tell you, this place gives me the, well, excuse my language, with the heebie-jeebies. It's rather unpleasant, but you men mean to head your way down into that hole there.
We do, but before that, I wanted to ask you about this giant beast that we just fled from. Have you seen this monstrous crocodile?
Oh, the mother. Oh, well, not in some time, but I'm old enough definitely to have had a sight in it to myself. Certainly, well, stain your backside, won't it? Scariest damn thing I've ever seen.
Indeed. I heard the Jarlskona has offered a bounty on it.
Aye, her. The all before her, the all before her, her. Yes, it's been quite a while that they've been trying to do something about that thing, but, well, let's just say she's a rather frisky mother.
Any clues you can give us about the way ahead?
Well, the furthest I've managed to do is peek my head down a little bit. There's a staircase. Beyond that, I couldn't say myself. I wouldn't go down there. Hear strange echoes from time to time. Whatever's down there, it's not happy.
Oh, we appreciate the warning anyway. Thank you.
All right. All right, let him through. Let him through. A couple of men who are standing in a circle over there step out of the way. You can see just beyond that, the 3 stones that are sticking up, they're all very kind of pointed, almost like massive, smooth arrowheads that all lean together at the top, interconnecting at the bottom of it. It's just like a wide hole with some steps leading down into it, partially blocked off so you can't see beyond that first little row of steps there. You all heading down?
I guess I'm first. I'm going to poke my feet into the hole and go down.
Pop on the goggles of dark vision and then follow.
Follow right behind Jasper.
So,
I will go last, taking out my flame blade so that the light doesn't blind anyone.
all right. So, heading down into there, soon enough, the light cuts out. The staircase wraps far and wide down there, coils downward around this deep, lightless pit. As you're passing, stone statues line the inner edge. Ancient warriors holding these massive shields. As you descend, you hear the sound of as the heads seem to turn slowly, one by one, tracking your movements as you pass with blank eyes. And they do nothing else. Torn, are you on the broom?
I would have been hovering, yeah.
Hovering over the stairs?
No, just kind of floating on it. Maybe a little higher than everybody else, but not like all the way up. Just kind of using it, not walking, basically using it as a scooter.
Give me a dexterity save. Oh, with disadvantage.
That's right. Natural one.
Natural 1. So
Yikes.
with that, as you guys go to a couple steps down, once you pass that first statue, your broom wobbles a little bit, and then, as if the floor has just dropped out from beneath you, just starts to suddenly fall. You reach out, flying past the step there, trying to grab hold of the edge of the step just off to the side of the pit, missing it entirely. Your hand swings, drifts right past. The last thing that anybody sees there is Torn plummet down the
Can I
center
take a
of this
reaction?
pit. What are you trying to do?
Cast Featherfall on him. It's a reaction spell.
All right. So, cast it on him, and you suddenly the fall slows. You're still descending downward, kind of floating. You look up, and you can just see the little speck of light at the very top getting smaller and smaller and more distant. The broom in your hand still refuses to give you any kind of propulsion.
How far away is it? The ledge?
The ledge is about just beyond your hand, about a foot from your fingertips.
Misty step.
Misty step, all right. So with that, you go down a couple levels before you misty step off to the side there, land on one of the steps. The group, about 3 rows above you, still descending down towards you all. And what are you doing, Torrin?
So everybody's falling, right?
No, they're walking
just-
down the steps. You were on the
Yes.
broom, and the broom stopped working.
Okay.
Torin, you okay down there?
I seem to have split the party. I have no way of getting up.
Ooh.
Are you okay or not?
I have to do one retcon there because I forgot to apply everything properly. It's not going to change anything overall, but you are going to get your spell slot back there, Jasper.
Oh.
Because as you tried to reach for the spell, you find yourself unable to cast any magic.
Oh,
Could I even cast?
well, crap.
Wait, could he cast
Ooh.
Misty?
So that is going to
Oh,
undo that.
Oh no.
My fault, but yeah, so as you reach to cast the Featherfall, that fails. As you try to cast the Misty Step, that fails. You're still plummeting. You've gone down at this point. Go ahead.
Can I use the like the boots of the wing boots to fly also, or is
You
disabled?
try to activate them, they don't do anything. Nothing happens.
Oh no.
I'm going
Nice.
to. Oh, okay, so this is all quick. You tell me if I can do this. I'm just going to say it, and you say if I can do it.
Okay.
Load the gun with a harpoon bullet, and attach a rope real quickly to it.
So as
I'm
you are
falling.
plummeting down, trying to grab onto your stuff, give me, first off, sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Oh no.
George fucked. I'm gonna use luck to make it normal roll.
All right.
Natural 20.
That's a 20. So
28.
as you reach out, you kind of
Friendly.
grab on to one of the harpoon bullets. It slips from your hand there, but falling down together, it's right just out of reach. Before you grab with the other hand, pull the rope out, tie it tight, and lock it in. And you're firing off, trying to find a good. Give me an attack
Just
roll.
anywhere that I can make purchase for now, just to stop falling. 19.
19. So it goes up, strikes in, pulls taut, smacks you against the ledge there. You do take 3 bludgeoning damage from all the momentum, but you're dangling below it. The edge of the top step there is about 2 feet above, or you have about an 8-foot fall down to the next row.
Can we see him?
Peering over the edge, it's super dark there with your dark vision. You can see a very faint kind of gray outline of something. Looks a little more than, if your eyes get blurry, it looked like just a piece of rock kind of sticking out of the side, but he is just there pressed up against it, hanging.
Demon, see if you can find something he could grab onto. And I'm gonna send Demon flying down to find somewhere that he could safely get.
So
To, like, help
flying
them
down
find
there,
a
looking
bug.
along it, the walls of this place are almost perfectly smooth. The only place for any kind of handhold or anything is a little pivot that he made when he fired the harpoon off. The only ledges are to the steps themselves.
So below me, is it flat, or is there like spikes?
There's no spikes. You can't even see the actual very bottom of this place from where
so
you're
it just keeps going.
It just keeps going.
I want to.
Go ahead.
I mean, I want to go down the stairs sprinting, if possible, to take the rope that he attached to the wall, so he don't fall anyway. So I don't know if there's any traps or anything, but
I'm just gonna hang here, guy.
how far am I, Risen, from the rope he attached to the wall?
So he at this point is about 18 rows down. The rope is about 12.
And how far is like him and or the rope from like the nearest stair edge? That makes sense.
So
like,
if
we
you
grab the rope or
if you walk down the steps and you get just beneath it, the rope is anchored off about 5 feet up. The next row, each row is about 10 feet of space from top to bottom there, and then he's hanging about another. What would that be? About another. Make it easy, just say 20 feet from there. So it'd be the rope is 12 feet, is 12 rows down. He's 14 rows down. Let's just make that it's a little bit simpler.
So could I mean, run fast enough to take the rope, or should I jump?
Just run down the. Let's all run down the
Gotta
stairs.
run.
Yeah, just run
Yeah,
down.
so you're running down the stairs.
Move
What,
it.
what are you doing there, Torin? Are you?
So since I can't see how far it is down,
So again, you have enough ledge there. The steps are about 8 feet. You're not hanging directly over the pit from where you're at. There's
Okay.
a little bit of hangover from the steps beneath you. So be careful. You could try to catch that, or you could try to climb up. Of course, if you try to go down and miss, then you could end up back in the
same
pit.
position.
Yeah.
And you said the walls are smooth, so there's really
The walls
nowhere
are
to
smooth.
grab.
Yeah. The only thing to
So
climb would be
it's-
the rope.
And I can see the ledge below.
Correct. Yeah, you can see it. You have
Okay.
about
And am I
a foot
holding
and a
on
half or
to?
so of ledge.
Am I holding onto the rope? But gun, it's not like attached. Like I have a free hand with a gun, right?
Yeah. So you have the rope itself. Once you launched it off, the rope was not like attached through the gun.
Okay.
It was kind of
Cool.
attached to the harpoon itself.
Well, I guess I'm gonna try to aim for the ledge, but I'm gonna have the other pistol with a dagger ready as almost like a wall spike. So with the gun with the blade on the end of it, I'm gonna use it and get ready just in case I need to use it to jab it into the wall and maybe grab something.
All right. So and you're going down. So give me a.
I'm gonna get a little bit of like a nice swing, a bit, just enough to kind of get an angle onto the ledge. See if
All
I
right,
can't
and with
maybe.
the knife. Give me acrobatics with advantage.
24.
24. So just kind of push your feet off, slide down the rope, angle it inwards. You almost come in just towards the edge there, a little bit off angle, bringing the blade on the dagger there up to kind of grab it and hook yourself in, flying back over, smacking against the wall, and dropping there. The rest of the group is still running down towards you. They're about 4 levels up at this point, still running down, but you are on the actual steps now. What are you doing?
I am going to just try to hide and wait.
Hide and wait. All right. And eventually they regather and join with you. These stone statues the whole time still sliding their heads and watching each of you as you run past it. So eventually you all gather back up. Torin sitting over, panting, a little dusty in the corner there, but in one piece.
We need grappling hooks. We need them badly. That's not going to happen again.
What happened?
My broom
What?
just gave out. It
Why
just,
didn't you just Misty Step?
I tried. It wouldn't work.
Wait, what do you mean it wouldn't work?
I don't know magic. It just didn't work.
I tried to cast a spell to arrest his fall, and it failed as well.
Oh, I've heard of this. I think we're in there are places that have anti-magic.
Could I pick up a rock and attempt to cast light on it?
pick it up.
But no.
You try to, but it's almost like when you can't find, like you know the word, but you can't find the word. It's just you reach for your magic and it's just not there.
Oh, is my flame blade off then?
Yeah, if your blade was flaming, once you pass that first statue, the flames went out as well.
Okay.
I hate to say this, but are the familiars still around?
Oh my god.
They
The familiars are
should
still
be.
Okay. I just didn't know if that was part of it.
I'm going to pull out a torch, and I mean to see better, as we don't have light anymore. See, okay, calm down, guys. Okay, we don't have magic, but we still are good adventurers, you know. We are here making recon, so if things go out of hand, we can just retreat, right?
Can't cast Expeditious Retreat, Finbar.
And you see, and these things are look like there's like stone things like turning, looking at us each time, like every time we're
Yeah,
moving.
they're each about 7-foot statues. They look like knights in full clad armor, but none of them carry any kind of weapon or anything. They just have these massive shields they hold on to with 2 hands.
Their
The
eyes
shields
glowing or anything.
almost as big as them. No, the eyes themselves are complete stone. No pupil even carved into them.
I'm going to look one of them closely and approach the torch and say, Jasper, please help me with this. If our magic isn't working, how is a stone moving his head to us? I mean, isn't it magical?
I'd assume so. I'll light a torch as well since I've got a few, and I'll take a closer look, see if the statue, see if I can see if there's any, arcane markings that, or if it's some sort of construct.
I'm gonna look for mechanical while he looks for rock, like.
Give me an
Magical.
investigation check.
You're still muted.
Rolled a 2, so that'd be a 10.
Oh man.
10. Looking at it, can't quite tell. You can't touch the weave to see if you're getting any kind of magical aura off these things. You don't notice any lines adding to the joints or anything to where if they were mechanical, where it'd be moving. When they move, it's almost like flesh, the way it all just moves smoothly, despite still making that grinding stone sound when it turns towards you.
Yeah, Finbar, that's a good question. Without magic, I'm no better than a guardsman. Sorry.
Nah, don't say
Better
that.
than me.
You're smarter than most guards. Let's be real. So we keep going down.
I wonder if these knights
Yeah.
could be the source of this anti-magic.
I don't know. Maybe we can ask him to look away for a second. Do you mind
Magic.
turning around?
I do want to check one other thing and see if these things jog anything from our history books that we've been reading. Any insignia on the signs or the shields or anything.
Give me a history check.
Or anything, symbols that we might have seen in fine stamps, his journals that we've been collecting. So, a lot better. Rolled a 27.
So, you don't notice any kind of markings that stand out, but looking at it for a second, you do get a sense of familiarity with the heads. It's about then that you realize that the design of the stone helmets they wear is very similar to the helmets on KB7 and KB13.
Torin, you called it.
I'm gonna look up at it. Please end it. And see what it does.
It makes no move, but you feel in your bag a little jolt of movement and some kind of muffled sound in there.
Well,
Press on, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm going first in the stairs.
So, as you all continue,
Anyone else need a torch, by the way?
I got the goggles.
I should be fine. I have dark vision.
I still have dark vision.
I think the goggles aren't working, right?
Oh, are they not working?
Because they're magic.
Oh.
It's true, the goggles would not work.
Well, I can't see shit.
Oh well, for you guys, then I would. I have a lamp, so I would light up a lamp for you
Ooh.
guys.
Yeah, I've got a torch in hand too, like Finbar.
Yeah.
Alright. And as you all continue heading deeper in, this thing continues spiraling onwards and onwards. Pretty soon you've gone down 24, 25, 60, 70 loops further and further down this pit, till eventually, finally, the stone statues stop. Now the walls are smooth, and then a little further down, you see etched into them murals. First row, symbols indicating, it's marked as the faithful, depicting Ragvar towering over these fertile lands, offerings of blood and harvest being made to him. Further in, more murals show Fine Stamp behind a crowd, all worshiping before Ragvar, forming these ritual sigils. At the top of it, Ragvar turned away from the crowd. And then the final layer marked the separation. Depicts bodies ravaged and what appears to be their spirits torn out of them. Ragvar watching overhead with an ambiguous expression. Finally, come to the bottom of the steps there. The walk itself, maybe 30 minutes of just stairs. This is multiple skyscrapers on top of each other's worth of distance walking down. And then ahead of you, you can see at the center where the pit was, gusts of air pushing up through the rocks beneath it, gravel. And you can see an opening, very nicely carved archway of stone. And beyond that, you can hear what sounds like water running. Light shines bright from there, enough to halfway blind you as you step through it. Beyond this is a vast underground world. Stone platforms and bridges stretch across glowing rivers of pale, drifting light. The currently flows inward from every direction. Buildings you can see in there rise from water and ancient pylons. Their windows are dark, the doors open or collapse, as if abandoned in a single moment. The whole place is quiet. Maybe even too quiet. There's no voices that carry here, no movement, no signs of life or death. Just a soft glow of the spirit rivers and the distant pull of something deeper towards the center. And that's where we'll go ahead and take our last break.
Echo.
So- All right, everybody, so we're going to go ahead, take our last break for the evening, and then we'll get back and we will see exactly what they've gotten themselves into this time. One never
Woohoo.
truly knows. All right, BRB, everybody. All right. We we are back. As you guys can see, we have a little bit of a map there and a little imagery. As you can see, our players trying to measure everything out. Let's get our correct tunes and tones for this place here going. Now, again, ahead of you is what appears to be just an absolutely dead and deserted city. Think, kind of gothic tones to a city like Venice. Everything built along these streams and rivers that all seem to be running in the same direction. High overhead, you can see off in the distance there what looks like a little ball of light and energy, almost like a small sun spiraling towards what you could assume is the center of this underground area. What are you guys doing? Oh, and to clarify, I did already tell the players, want to clarify, when you guys pass those statues, those with magic, suddenly could feel at your fingertips that connection to the weave again.
Alright, we're back to smiting. But
Magic's back on the menu, boys.
I mean,
I'll see myself out.
do we like get deeper into this place?
I'd like to send out my owl to my familiar to scout 100 feet ahead from the air. Not invisibly or anything, so it's pretty visible if there's anything ahead of us. But just give us some eyes in the sky.
So, I'm not flying up 100 feet out. About how high up is it going?
Oh, probably 50 feet.
About 50 feet up. So, flying up and outwards, looking over this forgotten city, you see all the rivers flowing inwards towards a point that you can't quite see. Large towers off in the distance there. Some of these buildings are impressively tall. A number of water gates, structures built over certain sections of these rivers with little kind of gates drop down, blocking off or slowing down certain sections of the streams. Still no signs of life. Number of deserted or wrecked boats sit up against the shores. A couple of docks overgrown with seaweed from the bottom and different vines and foliage on the top. No signs of anything, no birds, bugs, nothing that it sees scurrying about here. It seems truly dead.
You initially mentioned some bridges. Are there ways to cross the channels, the canals?
There are. So at certain points, crossing over, there's little stone bridges, tall ones, seem made for the little boats. A lot of the boats here are not, that big themselves. They're like long rowboats, just big enough to where you can stand in them and still go underneath these bridges that arch over.
Do we want to be quiet, or do you want to make a loud noise and see if anything comes out?
I mean, we better stay quiet, right?
I think it's better to stay a bit quiet.
Yeah.
I agree.
You said that there's a light right in the middle, hovering, which seems to be in the center of the map.
Correct. Yeah, it's producing the light in here. It seems to be some kind of self-sustaining, most likely magical kind of miniature sun lighting this place.
Does it seem like there's a building directly below it that might be important?
Not from where you can currently see where you are.
Okay.
It's too far off in the distance.
Okay.
Do you want to send Demon up to try to scout?
Yeah, that's what I'll do. To fly up and see if he can spot anything that looks significant for us.
So, Flying up higher and higher there, you can see more and more towers as it goes inward. And it goes up high enough. Still no direct sights of anything, but there are little random points. See some movement, some sources of smoke billowing upwards, and signs of something out there. Around the center, there are 3 towers that stretch up towards where 3 points of land meet. And at the center of that, a massive whirlpool.
I'll describe this as I'm seeing through my familiar's eyes to the group.
Give me a perception check for Demon.
Yes. Perception, you said? Nine.
9. So, in one of the areas there, it does see a large ruined fort. Can't quite make out what it is, but sees a couple of large, maybe even huge things moving around there on the inside, half blocked by shadows, so it can't quite make out what they are. Some signs of movement.
Something's down here. Something kind of big. Can't really see it though. It's too many shadows.
It's not that crocodile thing again, is it?
That would be too big.
I don't think so, because there's like multiple.
Well, the name is Mother.
The children.
Question for you, Risen, for future. If I'm doing this and I roll for demon, am I allowed to use my devil's luck? For the future reference.
I don't know what rules as written is, but I would assume that, because I see your familiar as an extension of you, so.
Yeah, it just says when I make an ability check or saving throw, so it doesn't. That's why that's all it states, that I could use a D10.
I don't mind extending it to your familiar. If you have anything like that too, as long as it's not doing damage and it's just kind of a, utility effect like that, I don't mind you extending those to your familiars.
Okay, that's for future reference.
Lyra, when you concentrate on the artifact, the title ring, does it give you any indication of whether to go to the fort or to go to the central spires?
Let me try focusing in on it.
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana? 21.
So focusing in on it and kind of getting this sense of the water here, you don't find exactly its end destination. You do get a sense of energy coming from somewhere deeper down in this place, some kind of connection to the artifact itself, but the water's not right. Matter of fact, what you're sure with your connection to the tidal ring is that this is hardly water at all.
I would describe that to the group. Stay out of the water.
What do you mean? It's not water. It's a liquid.
Is
Just
anybody
because it's a
stepping over
liquid doesn't mean it's
by the
water.
water and actually looking into it, or?
Yeah.
So, over at the edge of the water, you can see the water itself, even when it hits like a rock or one of the legs of the docks or anything like that, the mist that comes off of it isn't so much mist. It comes off more like a vapor. The water almost looks like steam just barreling through here, and every so often, in the little ripples in there, you can see what looks like faces, screaming faces, forming up and floating past.
Oh. This seems like almost like a river of the damned, I had to guess.
a whirlpool of the damned. I mean,
The river Styx.
but you said that you feel something deeper inside this pool.
It. There's a strong connection deeper in this cavernous area.
I want to dip my hand into the pool of souls to see if we can swim through or anything.
How many
like that.
times are you gonna almost lose a hand today, Finn?
So
I mean, with this one too.
as you reach out and put your hand into this water, it feels almost like, you're riding your car and you put your hand outside while it's raining, but the speed keeps it from really wetting your hand. It's almost like just mist barreling against it. You get these flashes of all these people all in this place, laughing, cheering, living what looks to be the most amazing life. Children running about playing in these fields, people rolling down the rivers, people in love, everyone is living so happy and peacefully. And then another flash, a little ball in the sky glowing a deep red as everybody mindlessly marches towards the center. Some of them on boats standing there blank-faced as they float towards the center. Give me a Constitution save.
Shit. Not 20.
Hey.
Nat 20. Nice. So, resisting as much as you can, reducing 8 psychic damage down to 4. As it spikes through your brain there before you
I
pull
pull
your
it.
hand back out of it.
Um, guys, this is not water. I mean, I just saw strange. I mean, the sun turned red, and the people drowned in here, or something like that. I mean,
Should we take some of it?
Your collection of strange items is going to get us killed one day, Torin.
I was.
Indeed.
Once I find that copper piece you hid in the house, I am getting rid of it.
Put the copper piece in this liquid.
Why do I feel like this all ends with Torin the gunslinger lich? Like,
Actually, I've got a simpler solution. I've got an empty vial. I'll cast Mage Hand cantrip and have the Mage Hand dip the vial into the river, into the water.
Doesn't hurt to study it later.
doesn't it? Pulls it up there and brings it back over. On the inside, again, it's kind of looks like it's full of liquid, but it also kind of looks like it's just full of this swirling mist. Every now and then, a little face comes over towards the end, screaming its mouth out before it dissipates. At the very top, the vapors that come up seem to form little reaching hands, grabbing for nothing before they wisp out of existence again.
You got a jar of
You have a
souls.
cork,
I do. Yep.
and a cork in the top there. Instantly, as the cork presses in, the vial goes cold.
When Finbar reached into the water, I'm still looking through Demon's eyes. Did the movement of whatever it is out there seem to get more sporadic or anything, or like did I notice anything different happen?
No signs of any like environmental reaction to it or anything.
Okay.
All right, gents. The central spires or this fortress, this ruined fortress.
The fortress. I mean, Jasper, listen to me. I saw like a vision of the people that lived here, and they were like possessed in a way. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable here. Maybe that happens to us, also. But I mean, the only difference is that the light was turned red by this sun, this thing. But
You
I'm
think it
saying
was that?
we have to be careful, okay? But I think we should go to the tower first. Just not get involved with this pool of souls.
I think I'd agree. Thinking of where Feinstamp may have gone, it's more likely that he would be in the Torn. What do you think? More likely in the fortress?
I mean, I'm sure that's probably where he may have conducted his studies, but I feel like where he conducted his experiments are probably in the center.
Good point. Well, we may end up having to visit both, so let's vote on where to go first.
I say fortress, see if there's any information on this before we just go straight to the
Ira?
anomaly.
Ira, what do you think?
I'm thinking the fortress.
Ragnar?
Fortress. The fortress is not in the middle, right? Where's the
It is
fortress?
not.
Yeah.
It is not. So from where you all are standing, you're kind of at the very southern point of this area here. The fortress looks like maybe a couple hours of walk, about going off to from where you are, kind of northwest.
Fortress it is.
As you all get making your way, going through everything here, again, the only real sound, the occasional breeze and strange well that kind of rides the wind from time to time, and the sound of that ethereal river eventually cutting through some of the sections there, crossing bridges, ending up in wide grouping of some of these buildings here. Looks to at some point have been some kind of a market or bazaar. You guys are walking through, you hear off in one of the deserted buildings some kind of clattering. What do you all do?
Instinctually, I would finally cast Mage Armor.
What did you do?
Send the familiar head to scout ahead.
Are we planning on doing this stealthily, or are we gonna just kind of go right in?
I think we should still be stealthy.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast
In
Pass
case.
Without Trace then.
All right. As you cast it on yourself, continuing through looking overhead, familiar doesn't see any signs of anything else, but you can still hear inside of that one building. Sounds like pots, pans being moved around. Are you guys staying to investigate? Are you pushing onwards?
Well, I'd like to have my owl scouted out,
All right, so
since it can fly silently.
Alright, so as it flutters down there is a busted open window right next to a door where the sound is coming from. You want it to go into the building?
Yes. And I'm looking through its eyes.
Flutters in there, flies through, and eventually lands on a door sill inside of one of the rooms there. This looks to have been some kind of a bakery. Things here all tossed about, what looks like old and spoiled flour spread all across the floor. And then from a little doorway out of the corner there, a figure comes shambling out. Looks thin, downright corroded, worn away. And then his eyes kind of focus in, gray from the night vision. See, it turns towards you and looks to be a decaying corpse on two legs, shambling forward. It stops and it's looking around. It drops over and digs through some of the stuff there. Finding nothing, stands back up and turns over and looks towards the door sill where the bird sits. Its mouth drops in a gape and it turns and starts slowly shambling towards the door.
I'll have the bird fly in the opposite direction from us, trying to be noticed by this zombie thing, and then circle back around to us, and I'll describe what I saw.
All right, and it flutters past it out one of the other windows there. No other door for it, so it goes over and just starts leaning over. The glass that remains in the door slicing through its belly as it flips over out the window and drops out and keeps walking forward. The bird flies up, loops around, and comes back down to you.
Not good, guys.
Oh man.
Are we just gonna let it wander around?
I'm doubting this is the only one.
Seems like there's probably more of them.
Most likely.
See movement in shadows, so
I mean, we have to go in, so that's. I think this is where the stealth ends. Or what do you think?
With that, in another building, you hear something else clatter. Wood break.
We're not really in a defensible position, so I personally think we should try to move on before we
I'm
get
in
surrounded.
I agree.
You know, part of me's thinking this liquid is the fuel for the soul's forge. And these were the figures that are now the fuel.
Oh man.
But yeah, you're right, Jasper. We need to go. I just had that thought pop in my head.
I think you're onto something there. Let's move out.
How far are we from the fortress?
You all still have another probably, it's a couple hours away, so you guys have a bit of a jog left to go. Continuing onward, pushing further and further in. As you guys keep getting a little bit closer in, kind of curving, not to the center, but deeper into the overall circle. As you do, buildings tend to get more and more condensed and packed together. Who's leading the group? Who's actually out front?
I think I am.
All right, let me get a survival check.
That's 13.
13. As things start to narrow in, turn one corner there, trying to keep on path, going down an alleyway. Let me get another survival from you.
Oof. An 8.
8. Turn again. Things are still getting a bit tighter there. The group's still behind you, but having to pack in a bit more single file now before it opens up again to a little bit of a wide opening there. There's a well off in the center, a couple of different directions going either way with paths and alleyways down there. Let me get one more survival.
The owl is still scouting ahead and above, so if that helps us figure out which way to go.
All right, so with that, go ahead and give me another survival. This one with advantage, since it's helping you to avoid dead ends as best it can.
Okay. That's 19.
19. All right. Cutting down another pathway opens up. Step out. There's a bit of an open field here off in the distance. Not the fort that you're looking for, but a tall square, kind of very basic looking building. A couple of small little round structures built around it. On the end there ain't another bridge that leads on past that. As you all, are you going past, through, avoiding the building?
I think through. I mean, if there's if the path is clear, I think I took the shortest.
So, as you go and step into the entrance of this thing, this looks to be some kind of large indoor shopping structure. It's all stores, all barred off. And there are individual sections there, stairs that lead up. The place is about 3 stories high, large opening walkways down the center, and different shops. All of them grown over. The whole outside road has partially grown into this building here. You passing through. As you get a bit deeper in, start hearing more movement, more shambling. Soon enough, as you guys step around a corner, you can see off ahead of you an exit there. But standing just off ahead of it, a group of about 4 of these things walking about back and forth from each other. One of them stands there motionless, except for an occasional twitch. What are you doing?
Guys, I think we have some problems on the way. What do we do? There's 4 of these undead right up in the exit.
If I shoot, it's going to attract more.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. I think we should go another stealthily another time. I mean,
Agree. Yeah, if we can find another way around, let's go for it. Otherwise, let's just keep an eye on those creatures and attack as a last resort.
As you guys turn, head down another path there.
I'm gonna switch to my longbow while we're going through this, just for now.
Continue on. You can see on one of the levels up, 2 of them stumbling along the pathway. Off ahead of you, 2 more groups of 4 shambling about, crossing past each other. Some of them bump into one and then stumble, turn around, and start walking back the other way. Turn back, look behind you. 2 of them come shambling out of one of the stores there. Nothing seems to have spotted you yet, but about 12 of them sitting off in any given direction at this point. What are y'all doing?
Is there like, so they're like kind of, is there anything like further back, like behind them, away from us? Like any sort of
Looking back
object?
beyond them, the way that you came, you can see those 4 that were standing at the exit there, stumbling kind of down towards where you guys came in from before they clip out of sight again.
Well, it sounds like we either attack them directly and carve a path through, or we try to distract them, whether it be magic or our familiars, leading them away.
Can I see one of them from here, from where we at?
Yeah, you can kind of hunker down and looking around. If not for the little kind of stone kind of dividers there with what at one point may have been planters, kind of separating different sections of the walkway there that allow you to hunker down and keep out of sight just enough to where you're not out in the open. Other than that, you can see them kind of peep up and look around, and almost any direction you look, see at least a handful of them.
How do they walk? Like, they are normal walking or dragging
They
on
are
foot?
just
Stumbling.
slowly walking about.
There's a question. With
Yeah.
Tinker tools, could I make a device similar to like a possible like alarm clock? Not really like an alarm clock, but something that if I were to throw it, it would just delay and then make a sound. Or is that a little too much?
It's pretty simple thing. Just need a mechanism to bang against something. So if you're proficient with tinkering, that should be well within your purview there.
I'm gonna just take just a quick minute, try to make some kind of device as like a delayed timer that if thrown, it will basically make either a continuous sound or just one loud sound.
All right, give me whatever intelligence you have for proficiency on it.
I can create illusions, but I'm limited to 30 feet away.
I'm going to add tactical mind, so that's the other D10 on top of that. So that is 16 total.
Make a little device there. It's got a little pin, like a small, almost like a miniature, very spherical grenade. Once you pull the pin, you got a couple of seconds before it's going to start going off. What are you doing with it?
I'm gonna just look around at everybody's head. Or do you want me to throw this real quick? It'll distract them. It'll also probably distract a few others, so we gotta make sure that
Straight behind us, the direction we came from.
Yeah. I mean, we go to the exit, right?
I'm gonna just turn around and just throw it behind us.
As you hear it start going off as it lands off over in that area, I see a number of them turn and start shambling off in that direction there. A number of them, their jaws hanging down, some of them missing half of it so it hangs loose on one side. Moving along there, the ones at the top rows passing by as well. A group is heading right towards y'all. You guys are just kind of stepped out of sight there. Let me get a stealth check from everybody.
Wait,
Is it
can
pass
we-
without trace still active?
Yeah.
It is.
34.
Torin isn't even there.
21. No, sorry. 31.
All right, y'all. I get it.
16.
16.
16.
Pass out a trace is crazy good.
16. Goddamn. I added one of my lucky.
Oh, that was your 1d10. I thought you rolled a natural one.
Oh, no, that's my 1d10.
And what do you got there, Ira?
27.
So, as they're passing by there, Torin vanishes in the shadow. Finvar right behind him. Ira hunkers low. Ragnar and Jasper try to hunker down as well. Unfortunately, manage to clank up against each other. Your sword on his armor, ting, ting, ting. And one of them stops and turns its neck over toward you, and its jaw drops and it and
Like a
starts
shot.
shambling quickly over towards you all. As it does, a number of them stop. The ringing in the distance keeps going, but they turn as well. They all start moving inwards. You guys can see from different numbers of the shops there. Some of them push open. More of them start exiting out of the stores on each floor. A couple of them
Time to
lean
run.
over the rails and fall off, land down right in front of you. Lays there, reaching towards your legs. They're moving in quickly.
It's 28 days later.
Well, it doesn't have to be quiet anymore. I'm gonna switch back to my pistols.
Priority.
It's over.
You all are going to hate me for this. That's what we're going to call it for the night.
The Walking Dead note.
Oh,
Yes. More smite damage.
Nobody get stuck in a revolving door, please.
Why would you say that? Why would you
All
say
right.
If I find
Well-
one, I'm going to smite it.
Well, this should certainly be interesting. We'll see where that all goes. All right. So, thank you, everybody. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been a, as always, interesting session. there was some fun. There was some dirty time. There was some zombies and a couple of mutilated corpses. So, if you want to see where all that goes, make sure that you catch us next week. We are here every Monday night, 7 to 10. Adios, Plem. Thank you so much for coming through as always. Hey, Plem, if you're still up, man, hey, you want to play some Arc Raiders? Just shout out there. But anyways, we're going to get out of here. We will catch you guys next week if you are watching this on the YouTube upload later, which I will hopefully get up very soon. Then make sure you hit the subscribe and the like and all the good stuff and come over here where we stream and check it out. We have a good time here. And everybody, we're not going to see you guys until next week, and it'll already be Christmas and stuff. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you're doing. Or if you're just hanging out with family, happy drinking. And with that, we will catch you all next week. Peace out.
Peace. Happy holidays.